friends. Hello. While I can't hear that well out of my right ear, I feel much better. Um, this week we're going to pick up where we left off last week. The party kind of opened their eyes and realized they were within the coffin maker's shop within Valaki. Kind of a little bit of a panic, and some folks had a bit of relief, and after kind of surveying the situation, decided to kind of uh, split the party a little bit. Adon wanted to go check out a shop in town that he was pretty certain is a mimic, and then the rest of the party kind of exited out, and then Shriek kind of like did like a double take upon leaving. Was like, oh fuck, I gotta go help Adon. So he had darted back into the town to help kind of give assistance to Adon as he entered the home, this shop of the mimic. Uh, they were faced with a choice between facing off against it and running, and they decided to run. The rest of the party kind of posted up on the outskirts of town, up against like the palisades there to kind of like get like a long rest and kind of like take a breather to kind of assess the real situation and what's going on. And one thing Adon did notice, and uh, going through the town, was it seems some time had passed. The Baron's body, previously stoned in the town square, had been moved. Um, there wasn't as much tension within the village itself. It's kind of back to more normalcy from when you first arrived. And even when you guys were trying to escape Valaki out of the coffin maker's shop, the guard who was watching the post to the south didn't really pay you guys any mind, even though he was distracted by it. Like he totally clocked in, was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, and like didn't really give a shit. Um, we pick up tonight's session with um, Kane, Henry, and Thrud kind of posted up on the outskirts of the southern wall. Um, everyone else, Adon and Shriek, you guys are kind of on the outside of this mimic shop, which after you kind of ran and escaped, you kind of look back, and this old lady said, "Don't, you shouldn't really be messing around with that shop. It's cursed. People go in and never come out." Um, and it just looks like a solid, normal, like nothing to write home about shop. Very, very like not conspicuous, inconspicuous, I should say. Um, but I will start with Henry and Thrud and Kane. You guys are on the outskirts of town. You just kind of finish up your long rest. You still haven't seen Adon or Shriek come back through the gate.
Uh, how late in the day did like we separate from them? Was it like
it's early. Well, it was early morning, so like I mean, you're probably thinking, if I were to like give you a rough estimate, like it's probably like 9 o'clock in the morning right now. It's been like an hour since they left.
oh, okay, I was thinking like a full day or something. Okay.
That they've
Not like
been gone? No,
yeah. Okay.
no. They like. I mean, Adon pitter pattered around, then Shriek kind of like realized, should probably go back and give it a hand. So it's. I mean, I would say it's like an hour.
Okay. Hmm. Uh, well, I don't think we should go any further without them getting back. So,
I'll agree.
I don't think you're wrong there, but
not sure if you have anything to do here, maybe. Well,
are either of you familiar with where this shop is Adon wanted to go to?
hmm, I don't think he talked to me about anything like that. But I don't know. As long as he's being careful, hopefully he'll be fine. Um, Oh, in the meantime, uh, oh, did Adon take all of the like items we grabbed from Strahd's like vault thing? Because I was still gonna identify those.
Yeah. He still has that stuff within the bag of holding. Because you guys split up pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna have you work on identifying that stuff, but I was like, oh shit! But you did identify Thrud's mace, since he had that on
Okay.
his person.
Gotcha. Uh, I guess I might just check out the book that I got about alchemy from Strahd's place while we're
Oh, okay.
waiting.
So you're gonna kind of take a moment and read that over.
Um, out of curiosity, was there anywhere in town that had like animals for sale
For
when
sale?
when we were out, or just like had animals out and about besides like horses?
There's a farm that's kind of on the main drag that had like the sheep and some pig, like kind of generic
Okay, I'll narrow
livestock.
this down. Did in our time here, did we notice any place that had like birds?
Oh no.
Okay, there goes that idea.
What kind of bird?
Uh,
Any kind of bird?
just bird.
Like a quail or a turkey?
You missed a shriek already. You count a chicken.
I would probably say third. Like, I mean, in Valaki, they probably don't have a place that kind of keeps birds. I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of like a semi-fishing village and like minimal like.
I was just curious. I was going to see if there was a place Thrud was going to try to go get some arrows or some fletchings for his arrows to finish building those.
I got you. I mean, you could probably pick that up at like a general store. You don't need to necessarily go to the, like, you could probably find that stuff. You know, even if you went to the smithy there, you could probably be like, "Hey, I'm looking for this." He'd be like, "I could point you in the right direction."
Why didn't I think about that?
What kind of bird? Bored.
You're not bored.
Like, Shriek, look over there. Yoink.
Just
Oh.
like bald spot on him.
God.
Kind of after Kane finishes up helping Thrud with this mace, Thrud's gonna pull out the black cloak that he took from Strahd's castle and kind of wrap it around himself, and as he kind of flips the hood up, he's gonna look over to Kane and Henry. I need to head into town for a moment. Do either of you need anything?
I don't think so. Take a look.
Not particularly.
No, I don't think I'll need anything.
I guess if you see either of Shriek or Adon, just make sure they're okay. But other than that, I don't know.
Hopefully,
I think I will probably be staying right here. I don't really think
Yeah,
I'll wander off anywhere.
I think the least people inside is probably the best idea.
Trust me, even I wouldn't be going in there, but thought just ran through my head, and quite frankly, this is probably the only chance I'm going to have to pounce on it, so I'm going to take this opportunity while we have some downtime waiting for them.
That is fair. And I guess, Henry, if you wouldn't mind the thing I was discussing with you before about training me a bit.
Right, yeah. We can definitely.
So that, I guess, is a good time as any. I didn't really think we would have such free time so quickly.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll put
Go
some
ahead.
time. So I will I'll take it Kane over, like, away from the gate over near the wall, and just go through some like stances and like different techniques for basic swordsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
I was to say, does Henry have a backup sword to use?
No, I've just got my son's sword. I mean, we're not sparring or anything. I'm just.
Well, my thought process was Rud would lend him the longsword that he has just for like that extra show.
Okay. I guess that might be useful because I have like Henry's Wakizashi, and then having a like more strength-based weapon would be good for like training purposes of having one of each.
Just in general, I feel like
Yeah.
watching somebody actually wield something in their hands would help a lot. So either way, Thread will offer the sword to either one to use until he returns.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, I'll kind of just
Alright.
hand it off to Henry and nod, and I will start making my way into town, and I will head to the blacksmith armor shop that Thread visited to the time before.
Okay. So you make your way into town, and you know, as you kind of approach one of the gates, like the guard just kind of gives you a nod, and kind of steps off to the side, and lets you in. Doesn't pay
Give
any
him
mind.
a small nod back. Continue making my way in.
So you're heading to the smithy. Um, Henry and Kane, after kind of patching up some wounds that you might have had, and kind of taking a breather, you guys kind of take some time to kind of a little bit of downtime to kind of focus on some swordsmanship and kind of figuring out better stances. And like for you, Augustus, Kane, whatever you'd like to be referred to as,
Mm-hmm.
it's certain things that Henry's teaching you and telling you about. You're like, oh, I already know that. Oh, I already know about that. Like things are starting to kind of what, like you get the feeling that like there's a part of you that already has maybe perhaps a little bit of experience that it's kind of like in your subconscious from the body that you're kind of currently residing within. Kind of like that,
Okay.
like muscle reflexes and instincts. It's all about muscle memory. Like you realize that, like, in Henry, it is kind of surprising. You're like, oh shit, this guy's a natural. Like he's picking this stuff up really quick. He's got good form. He's got a good center of balance, center of gravity, and like but just something to kind of think about. um, Adon and Shriek, as you guys are outside this mimic house, what are you guys going to do next?
I think we just started running back to where the guys were. Everybody else was, right?
Yeah, we were gonna leave. Two things. First, you said it's been about an hour, so just about now my skies will drop, and in between looks at Adon, you will notice that he kind of fades back into the person that you know, Shriek. Second thing, when did they say this wedding was, or did we just get a general time frame? I can't remember.
What you heard was a few days.
Okay. So that lady that was like, don't be going in there. I was just gonna go find her. Just be like, when was that wedding?
Oh, with Vasily?
Yeah, we were
I
gonna
think
bring him something.
I think the Lord's getting married in the town square. 2 days. In 2 days.
2 days. 2 days from today. So not tomorrow, but the day after.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's going.
Everybody. Okay. All right. Thank you. And I'm out. I'm walking
Okay.
away. That's it. Close dialogue.
As you're trying to turn away, she kind of grabs your hand as you kind of turn to walk away, and she's like, "We've been looking for you." And she puts something in your hand, then turns and walks away.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. I'll turn my hand over and open it up and look at it.
It's a little slip of paper, and it just says, "Come to the inn."
Oh no.
Just a bloody handprint.
I'll walk over to
We
Shriek, run, kind of bump into him, and try to slip this into his hand.
Okay.
Are you trying to put something into my hand?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see. It seems there is a place we're welcomed here still.
Okay, shush, 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 shush. Don't say it out loud. That's
What?
what?
The tavern?
No, you got a cracker? What do you? I don't know what you want here. Let's go.
Damn it. Ah, you're right. Let's go.
I don't know what your game is, bird.
Mm,
What's your course of action?
I
We're
think
going to
the pub.
Do we recognize this woman, by the way? Okay.
Nope.
Any feathers coming off of her?
She's got a feather behind her ear, tucked behind.
Okay.
A jet black feather.
Yep.
So, you head to wrong button. The Blue Water Inn. You enter in, and you the first thing you see immediately is like it's got random patrons in there. Shriek, are you in disguise, or are you just Shriek?
Yeah, I'll disguise. Because I know they don't want to be outed. So on the way there, I'll try to find a place like, in an alley or something like that, where I just zoop,
Easy enough.
suit up.
You enter in, and Danica immediately kind of makes eye contact with you, Adon, being more recognizable of the group.
Mhm.
I mean, compared to like Shriek.
Right.
And she immediately just says, she like pulls somebody aside, like a barmaiden, and just says, like, keep an eye on things for me. And she like kind of like gives you like the come here, follow me, like, and like goes into the kitchen.
I'll give
There's a
Shriek
door behind the bar.
give Shriek the directional nod, and we'll head that way.
So you head in to the kitchen, and you can see Irwin's there, and he's like cooking and preparing the food, and he just gives both of you just a nod, and she begins to escort you guys back through another door. That's where they store the kegs of ale that are not on tap at this point in time. It's kind of like essentially like wine storage, or like kind of like the behind the scenes. It's like this room's directly behind the bar, and it's kind of darker, and it's like quiet. You can hear there's like the rowdiness out in the other room. It's a nice private spot, and Danica just begins to explain. She's like, "Well, myself and my associates have spent the last week or so clearing your guys' names. And Vasily was very, very helpful in that. He has essentially stepped in as the Valaki's, like, I guess, like self-elected mayor or baron. I guess nobody's really caring. I mean, the guards listen to him. He's really smart.
You're gonna have to time out there. I have to look at my notes because there's too many V words in this campaign, and I have to see to make sure this is the guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he's
It
Strahd.
is. Yep.
Yeah, that's Strahd.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
No, not
we
in
didn't.
game.
I might stutter, but I didn't stutter that time. That's Strahd.
What do you mean?
Vasily. Strahd.
He's been
Uh,
Strahd
Put a
this
little
whole
equal sign
time.
between them, and it'll draw a picture.
It's like the Tom Riddle. It's his name's an anagram.
Yeah.
He's been Strahd this whole time.
You're just straight up.
Well, that's not great. Make
Yeah, and then-
make a persuasion check, Adon,
Sure, I can do my best.
and
She said
Shriek. You can make a roll as well.
She said over the last how long?
I don't remember. I was
Week.
distracted.
Week. Okay.
Persuasion. Looking for my persuasive skills. Where's that at? Oh, you. That's right, baby.
Hey, not bad. She kind of is really kind of trying to look through you guys to see if like you guys are just trying to stir up this pot, or if you're being serious. And she's kind of like, you can see that moment of realization on her face. She's like, oh no. Well, that
Don't
kind
freak
of,
out.
listen, I've dealt with much worse. I mean, in all reality, Strahd does believe he owns this whole land. I mean, it's fair to say I don't even really own my own inn. This does pose a problem considering the wedding is in a couple days. Your friend that came in with you into town, who is she? Really?
Irina?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. This is okay. You missed a lot, and we've missed a lot. Well, so you know how like here in the valley, souls don't really leave, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Strahd, Vasily, he seems to think that it's Tatiana. Now, do you know anything about this Tatiana? Yep, that's her name. I had to check.
People within my circle, I'll leave it at that, have been kind of in the loop with certain things, I guess.
Yeah. So Strahd seems to think that she's the reincarnation, and but that's good for us because we can use
Why
that
is
to
that?
our advantage.
Well, there was someone who came through town looking for you guys.
Oh no.
Um,
This is the end, Shriek.
Where's the rest of your friends?
Well,
Where's
I think
everyone
they're
else?
outside the walls. We split up. We were in his castle, then we got teleported back here. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
He invited us there. It's fine. And then we got teleported back here, and then we split up because I had to go check on a mimic house. I'm sure you know about that. Apparently, everybody does. Yeah. So that's and then this lady, she's like, "Here you go," and she gave us a paper, and here we are.
Oh, that was Dorothea.
Sure.
She
looked like a Dorothea. Let me tell you.
She's but a teenager. She likes to disguise herself as such.
Oh, I thought she was an old woman. Oh.
Well,
No, she played the part. I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, in any case, there was someone who came through looking for you and your friends. Said you guys had a deal or heading to go somewhere.
Oh no. Oh no.
There was a little bit of a mob mentality going on, and Vasily told the people and the guards to round him up. He had like pointy ears and like kind of like this kind of darker skin, almost bluish.
Oh no.
But my associates, it was an odd reaction from Vasily. Usually he's so kind, but this, I don't know if it just set him off or what his issue is with it, but he took him to a house next to his manor. More of like this.
I'm gonna stop following side quests if they're all save this person. All right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Shriek, do you remember what we promised this guy? I assume it's the leader of the Dusk Elf.
Yes, the Dusters.
You guys didn't talk to them though.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
He's broken the fourth wall. He just realized we don't have a way out of this.
Yeah, you guys didn't talk to the
That's
Night
right.
Elves.
I have no idea.
No, you
didn't. Me and Adon have no idea.
Yeah, no.
I didn't write it down.
The only people that spoke with the Night Elves were Russell or the Thrud and Henry.
Good thing Shriek can communicate over long distances.
I don't think I remember being there.
Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward.
Right, that's how you die.
No, I think you.
That
No,
was-
no, you did. You did tell us because then we went together. We were together, and then we went to get the fine clothes.
Like this is right before
No,
we
that
went
wasn't-
to Strahd's castle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Like
it was.
they were like
They
in a
took
week
us.
from now they were gonna head east.
That was a different guy. Henry only went in the house with that guy, but I think you're thinking of Luvash.
Thread and
Shriek.
I
No,
went into the
Dusk Elves.
the Dusk Elves
Yeah.
little den
Yeah.
thing. Spoke with. Where are my notes at? Grab the notes.
Casimir.
Yes,
That's his name.
that was his name. Luvash was the father of Arabelle. We spoke with Casimir. He's leader of the Dusk Elves.
Leader of the Dusk Elves. Leader of the Dusk Elves.
So Casimir wanted us to go to, or wanted our assistants to go to the Amber Temple to the south.
Oh, that's right.
What?
A
We were
week.
supposed to.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're supposed to go to some Amber Temple.
because this is.
Oh yes, no, yes, because then I remember asking if I saw an Amber Temple around.
Well, that was last week when we said, or when I had mentioned to Thread that we should go, and you were still in town, and you just outright said, "Do I see an Amber Castle nearby?" But you guys know zero about this.
But did I happen to see an Amber Temple?
No.
Tim said no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's an Amber Temple to the south that he wanted our assistance with. We were supposed to meet up with Casimir in 7 days to
Yeah.
traverse to the
Which
Amber Temple.
I don't think we were traveling for that many days to get to Strahd's castle. What? Right?
No, it was literally like a couple hours.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, from
by,
here it's a couple hours.
But we have
Yeah.
made a time leap, it seems.
I guess. Which I don't know. Have we all noticed that, or is it just Freak and Adon? that
Just those
noticed?
two currently.
Currently it's just them.
Because the rest of us like literally bolted out of town. 'cause
Yeah,
we
we're
expected the worst.
Not quantum
These
leap.
leaves look slightly older.
Exactly, like this leaf. It's not the same as when I left.
It's gonna be an extended break right now because this kid literally exorcist puked out in the living room, and I gotta like take care of that. So give me like 15 minutes, and we'll be back.
Sure.
All right.
Bye.
Absolutely. We will
Did
be
you
back
say
after
delicious,
this.
Russell?
We'll be back after this short break, everyone.
Let's check.
Yeah, we'll be right back, everybody.
It looked like I froze. Did I do a good job? But yes, so you guys are in the back room with Danica, and she explained the situation. What questions do you have?
So the only thing that she explained was that they had just spent time clearing our name.
Yeah, so her organization that she let you know about a little bit uh, took the time to clear your name, and then also before you guys told her that Vasily Strach, that Vasily kind of helped move that along to kind of calm people down. Like it wasn't them, it was Strahd. I guess supposedly using Vasily to strike up favor of the people against Strahd, which is ironic because he is him. And then said that there was that Dusk Elf fellow was looking for you guys in town, and then Vasily kind of went off and had the town guards take him up near his manor into a building next to his manor.
What building is his manor now? Since the other one got burned down.
Oh, it's been the one. It's always been his manor.
Oh, Vasily's manor? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. He's like a real person. Well, sort of. Okay. We don't know where that is, but but Shriek, could you call? Can you like, call the rest of the group and tell them to get in here?
You mind making a collect call real quick?
It'll take some
Doesn't
effort,
work
but
that
I
way.
think I could
Yeah.
do it.
Just don't poop your pants.
Not to everybody, but I can send one.
Yeah, you do that.
All right, so I'm gonna have to use my spell for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use my sending spell. I will have to use a third level slot. I'm gonna use sending. I will send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which I am familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender. If it knows you, it can answer in a likely manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least blah 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 blah. Okay.
You get to send him a message essentially.
All right, Kane. Yeah, I'm gonna send
25 words or less.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna use emojis and everything like that.
I don't
Panic
mind
face
those
emoji. Panic face emoji. Big Trouble. Little China. Come down quick to the pub with the Raven lady. The one that's got the coke problem. Yeah, we need you quick.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, we is the last word.
Okay. I'm assuming this is free. By the pub, do you? We'll figure it out. We'll come in. Did you already meet Rod? He's on his way into. And that's probably where it cuts off.
What'd he say?
He asked me if we met Thrud.
What? Yeah, he's an alright guy, right?
Yeah,
Did you call the right person?
I think so.
Huh.
It sounded like Cade.
Should we be worried?
Nah, I don't think these things can be intercepted easily.
Oh, no. I mean, he might have hit his head or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, possibly. I think he said that he thinks he knows the place, but he's not sure. But I think that they will come. Since
Well,
we think that they will come.
He's smart, and he's got two others to help him to figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes. In the meantime, we should just try not to draw any attention to ourselves.
Yeah. Well, while we wait, Danica, what about this wedding?
What about it?
When is it happening? I know I already have an answer, but
I think it's at noon in 2 days.
okay. Well, we also we make a lot of promises. Our group. We also promised we would save somebody from Strahd's castle. So I think we need to use that time to go back and get the person out. Well, Strahd is distracted.
Fair. Makes sense. Hmm. Well, considering all the bullshit you've had to go through, there's a room that's available upstairs for you and your friends. If you need a proper place to stay. It's been a week or so since I've seen you.
Yeah, that's a good point. What? Do you know anything about time travel? We seem to have lost some time.
Well, have you messed with any kind of strange or powerful magics that,
Like teleportation?
depending on the implementation of it, yes, could be volatile?
Then yes.
Then that checks out. Was it a teleportation circle? Because those are pretty straightforward and standard.
Uh,
If you
I don't
start
know.
messing around with other types of magics, especially ancient types of matter transportation magics, it's not exactly the greatest.
Yep, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I would say that qualifies. There was like a bonfire in the middle. You take a stone, you say, do a little jig, and you throw it in there, and you jump on in. You say, diagonally, and
Hmm.
it we
Brought
get
you to a coffin shop.
took it to a coffee shop.
We woke up surrounded by wood.
I take you to the coffin shop.
Yes, woke up in the coffin shop.
uh, well, and also I will say that in our time here and the things we've encountered from my organization now, regular citizens will not really understand what's happening, but those against Strahd keep very tight memory and recollection of the time that passes, the changing of the seasons. There's the nature of this valley, and we live in ebbs and flows. So, could have the time dilation you're experiencing could be something due to Strahd's own willpower. Uh, do, did you ever make it to his castle?
Oh, we were
Yeah.
all up in there.
Could be magics within there. I've heard many tales.
No, I don't
Could
think
be
we
magics
found
with
anything
teleportation.
magical in there.
Well, either way,
Yeah,
glad you're
speaking,
in one piece.
yeah, you as well. Speaking of teleportation circles, are those people still here? The old burgomaster's wife and son?
Um,
Can't quite
Listen,
recall.
I really do appreciate you in your patronage and what you are trying to do with Strahd, but that's confidential.
But
I
I
will
have.
just say that they are no longer here at the inn. My organization has moved them to a safe place to avoid their murder.
But if you have a way of contacting them, and I'm sure you do, can you give this to him, and I'll carefully reach into my bag, and I'll bring out these half-finished wizard robes that I got from the boy's place room, and I'll give it to her.
Oh. Oh,
These were Victor's.
that's very kind of you. She takes him and kind of steps over to the side. There's like a crate back here, and she kind of sets it on top of it. She's like, "I'll make sure one of my people get this to them. I'm sure he'll appreciate that little piece of." He was quite upset that he lost a lot of his research. His father didn't really agree with his decision to enlighten himself with the magics. I think.
Do you trust him, Victor?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you trust Vasily. I'm just saying.
That's fair. Fair point.
I'm not
trust
trying
you.
to. Well, I could be Vasily. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's not a joke. That's not funny. But we may have recovered notes too, and I would like to get them to him, but I don't want to give everything at the same time.
Okay, that's fine. I will at least get these wizard robes to him, and then in one piece.
If he
As you
wants
go-
us, tell him he needs to learn a sending spell,
Ooh. Oh, fair enough.
Victor.
Fair enough. I'm going to get back out front before people get suspicious. There's a couple of guards out front, and now that I know what I know, I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful about our organization. Stay safe.
Keep it low key for the next couple of days while we sneak around.
Sure. Thrud, you manage to head to the smithy, and you inquire about fletchings for arrows, and he just points you down to a shop that's right down the corner. That's like the general wear shop that has like traveler supplies and a bunch of like random shit. Like basically, it's probably a good shop for like some of the guards to use for different missions or whatever patrol stuff they may need, like simple stuff. And they provide you fletchings for like 2 silver, enough to fletch 30 arrows.
Okay, easily enough. I'd also like to go back to the smithy to see about armor.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
Oh shit! I should have gone with you. God damn it.
Probably heavy armor at this point. If he has any for sale.
Let's see. Let's take a look in a book. This. Is that right? Okay. Oh, let me go here. There we go.
Take me to the candy shop.
Oh, straight up, got that stuck in your head now.
Take me to the coffin
There we
shop.
go.
Do.
He has offerings of a chainmail, heavy armor. The base AC that's 16. Weighs 55 pounds. Then he's selling it for 100 gold pieces. He's like, it's pretty good. If you're looking for something even a little bit more sturdier, I do have splint and plate, but they're a bit more expensive.
How much are you charging for the plate mail?
It's going to be about 2,000 gold pieces. It's got AC of 18. Your strength is... Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. You said 2,000?
Yes.
Easily enough. Thought will
It's a nice...
help what he needs.
Yep. It's got like these really, really nice kind of interlocking pieces of like the shaped metal pieces, and it's really nice and polished. It comes with like a set of gauntlets that are kind of like a darker leather, heavy leather boots, and it also has a kind of like a visored helmet. So it's kind of like a standard almost. It's kind of got a little bit of a Gundam vibe. It's got like this nice like sharp angled kind of visor above your eyes, and there's like a good distribution of padding underneath. But I'll put that in your inventory here. Let's see. There you go. Literally just plate.
Okay.
Plate armor. Ooh. That feels great.
There we go. Okay, there we go. That worked.
Much better. Much better.
Yeah, I was like, why is it not updating?
Very good.
Okay, yeah, so I'll kind of just take the time to get that on. Let's go if there's anything else here. That would benefit. Okay, odd question.
Yep.
Does he sell light armor here as well? Does it look like he's got like a sort of like leather armor or anything for sale?
He once again directs you back to that one shop that had like kind of plain leathers and stuff like that.
Okay. Then in that case, I would like to inquire of if he knows of any leather workers in town. Or
Yeah,
anybody that
there's-
would purchase leather.
That would purchase leather. Yeah, there's actually a guy down the road here. If you just kind of keep heading that way, he's got like he makes saddles and saddlebags and stuff like that. Some generic armor and provides it to the guard. It's not really a shop, but it's more of a workshop. I'm sure he'd be willing to buy it off you. Kind of points you. It's like 4 buildings down.
I don't. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else here that I need.
You're trying to find somebody to sell the anything to for like leather or something.
I was gonna try to get rid of this deer hide I have. I don't really feel like I have a need for it.
Let's see. You end up heading down that way to meet up with the guy who like works with leather and hides and stuff like that, and he offers you a gold for it. 'Cause it's in decent shape, right? It's only one part that was really super. There's only one part of it that was really super damaged. Was that the one that you got, or is it when you skinned that dead deer? That
I believe it was what I have is I think when I skinned the deer, I've got 2 square feet of it. So
yeah, he's like, yeah, I can give you a gold.
okay, easily enough. I'll do that trade.
Cool.
I can remove that. I feel like I'm going to be overlooking something I should do, and it's going to bother me that I can't think of what it is, but I think for now, Thrud will just kind of make his way back to Henry and Kane.
Okay. You take probably at least, I would say, 50 minutes, but probably closer to an hour to kind of go talk to the dude, head get your fletchings, and then head back to the guy, and then also get your armor kind of put on. He kind of shows you the ways you can pull the straps to tighten certain areas. Like, well, if you need to adjust it because, you know, your biceps are a bit too big, you can do this or that. Or, you know, it's pretty modular. It's like a really nicely made set of armor, especially for an area that the guards don't have like this quality armor. It was the only set he had. He had made it kind of like as a passion project, essentially. Kind of probably also why he charged so much for it too, because he just didn't want to see it go. But seems to be happy it's going to get some use. You begin to head back the same way you came in. You end up actually crossing paths with Henry and Kane as they're kind of literally in town with you now. You guys kind of you're easy to pick out in a crowd, and so is Henry with his ears and Kane with his white hair.
Yeah, kind of seeing them. Thought he's gonna kind of have the visor down, and he's gonna kind of like start waving at them as he's getting closer.
Some guy in fucking full-on plate armor with like is just like waving at you erratically, Henry. You have no idea who this is from like 30 feet. From like 50 feet.
Okay, we might have a problem.
Do you know who that is?
No, I do not. Here, let's go this way, and I'll start to lead him down like a side road.
Okay.
From my previous knowledge of the city.
Watching them like take a turn, throws just gonna stop in the middle of the street and do like that whole like hands out like the fuck. And just start slowly following him, or at least attempting to.
Yep.
I think he's following us.
How do you know?
I can see him behind us. When I turn around.
I'll start I'll start moving faster. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
You guys kind of pick up the pace. Rud, you kind of like see, like you get down to the alleyway and you kind of like look down the side street just as like Kane and Henry take a left and like go a different direction down another street.
What? Son of a bitch! Would you two get back here? And Thursday's gonna like. They're like running after them at this point.
Okay.
Oh.
You hear familiar footsteps, Henry, albeit added in with the chinking of plate mail at this point.
I'll stop Ken. I'll
Like-
say, wait. Wait a minute. Is that?
Fuck.
And I'll turn around and like lean back out into like the street and look down the alleyway or wherever the fuck.
You just see like this giant lumbering set of armor like running your way.
Can I
And
pick
you
out
happen
any features?
you happen to see on the side you could see his little mace.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's his mace with the skull and the attachment. You're like, oh fuck.
Oh, right. Okay, it's only Thrud.
I'm just gonna. Finally, it just slides and stops in front of him. What the hell?
What do you mean, what the
Oh,
hell?
hello.
Why would. Why are you running?
We are like somewhat wanted in this town, and suddenly a stranger runs after us.
You can't really recognize you covered in plate armor.
I'm a little giant among these people.
You're not wrong, but you never know who could have come into this town.
I feel like that made it more worrisome.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Oh, did you not get the message from Reek as well?
No.
We are going to a pub. I assume the one that we've been to. Unless he's just found a different place, but
Oh, dear God. Do I even want to know what he wanted?
well, I don't know what he wanted particularly. But maybe.
Alright, very well. Oh, God, there's didn't realize how much this would add on to the weight, but okay, let's go.
Alright.
So you guys head on out and make your way to the Blue Water Inn. Like, as you guys are kind of traversing the town, it's more of a relaxed vibe. It's more of like normal happenings in town. You notice like the streamers are kind of that were set up for that week, or like literally a few days ago. There's supposed to be a festival. Are now like kind of wet, torn, and aged, like totally forgotten. And you eventually make your way to the Blue Water Inn, where like the front doors are just open, and you can hear there's like somebody inside playing a lute or a mandolin or something along those lines, and there's this kind of common chatter as it's closer to noon time, as some folks are coming in for a bite to eat.
Do we see a Dawn or a Shriek?
From outside, you look in. It's with the difference in like the light. It's kind of difficult, but like not like right from the angle there. You guess there's probably like probably 20 people inside at this point, and so it's a bit of a commotion in there. So it's tough to make that call.
Well, I can, if we're all good to go in, we could all go in, but I could go in first if we want. I don't think anyone really should recognize me that much. At least not compared to the rest of the group.
You guys head inside, and It's not that long before you end up stumbling across two friends.
Are they the friends we're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Adon, and also,
But-
you know,
Your
Shriek.
friend and Shriek.
Shriek tends to, yeah, I would assume Shriek, you'd probably tend to assume the same kind of disguise typically. At least the
Yes.
humanoid version, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
when we're just kind of mingling.
Yeah.
When we're in a place that I'm just kind of unknown, but like if we're out in the
See,
wild, you know,
yeah.
walking on roads, I'll definitely be in my traditional guise.
You see, you know, little old Adon kind of sitting at a table, a double like a double table with a guy. He's got like a really long nose, and like just kind of jet black hair.
We've seen Shriek's
Yeah.
quote-unquote, like,
Yeah.
human form. Okay, so we
Yeah.
should be able to piece who that is.
Oh yeah, you can tell by the size of the nose.
Ooh, called out.
Wow, Tim.
Shots fired.
Wow.
What? I would assume if a kenku with a long beak would assume a human disguise, I would probably associate it to that. No other reason.
I guess Thrall will try to find a seat now in his
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah. So it's got some sweet armor now, Adon and Shriek.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Man. Look at this man.
So, did you needed something?
I mean,
Yes.
Just- a rest, I guess. I don't know.
You sent a message. Well, you didn't. Shriek did.
Yep.
And we are here at the pub with you.
Yep. Just figured it was better than sleeping outside.
Yes, we are welcome here at least.
Oh, yeah, that part.
So apparently, the Raven, the guild of the not the secret
Keepers of the
Keep-
Feather.
Keepers of the Feather has spent some time clearing our name in this town. So that's why you've noticed we haven't been like skinned alive or anything like that, or like hung or something. And apparently, Vasily had a strong hand in our the cleaning of our name.
Oh.
Well,
That's.
go ahead,
Did this just happen?
They said they've spent about a week or so cleaning it up.
Yeah. Through the teleportation, I think we lost about a week.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't think we've even been gone for that long. But
Yeah. Very, very interesting how it works.
that's a little bit, I would say, worrisome rather than, but I guess interesting is also a word for it.
But this does seem like a safe place to talk.
talk about what? Is there something we're all missing here?
Well, not all of us, just you three. There's going to be a wedding soon, in 2 days.
Okay, weddings happen all the time.
Vasily and Irina are getting married.
That's on. Lead with that next time, boy.
I don't see any problem with it. Well, I mean, waiting to say it. But I think strategically, we need to use that time to sneak back into the castle.
Well, this is rather a fine pickle we've currently found ourselves in, because if we've lost a week's time, me and Henry, we had something we were supposed to attend to with the rest of you.
Oh, that was the other thing.
So, yeah. Do you want to lead with that, Shriek?
Yeah, no, you go ahead. I don't
Oh.
tell them this.
Okay, well, I can't remember how I talk, so I'm just gonna keep going like this. But that's why I was gonna let you talk. But what's her name? I already forgot. We just Danica. Danica said that
She drives stock cars.
yeah, she takes all lefts, you know. Oh, I'm so distracted. Oh, she said there was a man with dark skin that came in and looking for us, and then Vasily took him away.
And pointed ears.
And pointed ears, yes. Long nose, pointed ears, dark skin. You know how they are.
Seems a bit racist that I don't, but it's what it is.
I didn't say it.
That's where is he? Did she say
Oh,
where he's being held?
in a house near Vasily's. What'd she call it? Shriek? I don't remember.
Mansion.
Manor.
Yes, manor. Manor. Yes.
So just gonna kind of like look at Henry for Henry with bad news.
What's the bad news?
So apparently we've lost a week's time between leaving at Strahd's Castle and being back here, and I'm pretty sure Casimir's been arrested.
Well, it's pretty bad, yeah. A week? There is no way we were in there for a week.
I don't understand it either, but Casimir's a little bit more important right now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, you said he's been arrested, yeah?
That's what Adon and Shriek are telling me.
Well, is there some sort of fine we can pay and get him out?
Oh no, this is not.
Seems that Vasily had taken to it specifically.
Vasily has. Oh.
I would be a bit worried that his version of arresting him might be a bit permanent. If it is. Well, Strahd, I imagine, wouldn't have any emotional reason to not kill someone who he apparently sees as a problem.
Right. Well, that's not good.
No, not in the slightest.
So we should go as soon as possible. But is that now or in the morning when we're all rested?
It's like noon right now.
I mean, it's only noon, Adon. Are you already sleepy?
What? Yeah.
Are you already tired? Oh.
A little bit.
He tends to stay up most nights tinkering.
Tinkling.
Tinkling and tinkering.
Yes.
Okay.
Old man, small bladder. You know how it goes.
Do you know what house it is?
Nope.
Oh.
She basically said...
No, go ahead.
She basically said, get out of my face.
At this point, Thrud is going to look around. Does he see Danica down here?
She's at the bar. Yeah.
Thrud is, as fast and efficiently as he can in his new armor, spin out of his chair, get up, and walk over to Danica.
Okay.
He's gonna slap the counter with his hand. Danica, we need to talk.
You got spice?
Thrud's gonna pull out the spice bag and slap it on the table.
All right, let's talk.
Vasily's house. Where is it?
If you head up north from here, it's in the northern section of town, closer towards the lake. His manor is there, and there's also a rather large building. Not as big as his manor, but he conducts other types of business there. Some folks, what we've gathered is it's a place where he keeps his valuables, kind of like a storehouse. Some of our ravens seen him taking this man that was looking for you into that storehouse. It's right next to it. So, and it's hard to miss. It's the biggest house up north from here, on the north road out of town.
I'm just gonna kind of like push the pouch towards her. Thank you, Henry. We're leaving.
Right.
The thread is
She
walking
like
out the door.
reaches. She like reaches in her bag. She's like, "You forgot this," and like throws your little bag of spices back.
The thread's not even like just paying attention. He's just kind of like hoping Henry notices. Just
Oh, and I'll try to catch it.
You freaking grab it out of the air.
What is this? Captain, what is this?
it's that bag you wanted me to sell. Now it's not the time. Come along.
I thought you did.
I don't know either, Henry. More important things are at stake here.
All right, coming. And I'll like grab Kane by the shoulder, like, come on, let's go.
I assume all of us are going then. It is Vasily's place we are going to, right? So we probably don't want him seeing us.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go there.
Well, does the keep Raven people? Do they know anything about his schedule?
Are you talking to
Yeah, who are you
Danica?
asking?
Whoever, anybody. I didn't think I'm not near her. I'm just talking to whoever's near me.
I have no clue. Though.
Hell if
Well,
I
we should
know.
ask. Let's go ask.
Danica just explains, like, I mean, he usually spends most of his time in his manor, I guess. I haven't seen him in a few days. I think he's preparing for. Oh, I guess that makes sense now. If he's Strahd, perhaps he's at his castle now, because we haven't seen him in a few days.
All right. Well.
Or Irina, for that matter.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's not good.
And also, her brother Ismark has disappeared as well. I don't know if he went back to Barovia, the village.
I think that's what he said he was doing.
God, what is with all these people disappearing here?
Well,
No, I think he told us he was going back. I don't think he disappeared.
Well, I don't think he would have gone back without his sister, though.
I mean, that does make sense.
Mm.
He'd leave.
No, negative. He said he wanted to make sure his sister was safe, and then he would return back.
Oh,
So it is possible that maybe he was no longer safe. Or
It's
she
possible
was.
that she was safe now, and that he just returned.
Safe
Perhaps.
with Vasily.
Right.
He
but
didn't
But
understand.
he didn't know. Right.
Great. Well, what I can do, at the least, while you guys are doing things, I'll send a raven to Barovia to see if he returned back there in one piece. What you say, and you think he left?
What?
It's not good. Well, be careful. The guards, from what we've seen, there's on this storehouse, this place of Vasily's, where we've seen this man get taken to. We do have a really rough sketch of the building. I don't know, it seemed too coincidental for him to just suddenly step into that role after what happened with the previous Baron. It seems as though that. So we've been trying to keep an eye on things.
And what is this you have for us? What?
Well, what I have is information about the storehouse.
Right.
Whatever this building is.
Got it.
There's some sort of more increased guard activity there as of late. I was me and my husband Erwin were kind of interested in who would be leading this town going forward and making sure that it aligns, whoever runs it aligns with our sect, I guess you can call it. Um, and we noticed that Vasily has, the last 5 days or so, had increased coverage of guards at this storehouse. There's a balcony up to the second floor of this building where guards will kind of hang out and they'll essentially patrol around. So if you guys are heading there, and perhaps just don't just go barging in, maybe sneak it out.
When did this this individual you're talking about, the one with pointed ears, arrive?
A few days ago,
Around 5 days?
roughly, yeah.
Hmm. Well, that seems reasonable, man. That it may be an increase in security to guard a prisoner, maybe.
That's what I would do.
All right. Well, I know at least a few of us have means to not be seen, so we could potentially try to go in there unnoticed. At least to check things out.
I mean, also, the guards that report, well, that watch over the town here, they're still just human from what I can tell. So I don't. All I'm saying is it might not be a bad idea to wet their hand with some coin. Perhaps you can get some more information from them. They are just humans and they're just doing a job, so perhaps a few gold would go a long way if you happen to be walking by.
It's definitely not a bad idea.
That is a good idea.
Trying to, considering what I've learned today, I think our best place here, at least us Ravenkind, is to keep up the charade and just perhaps be a little bit more strategic in what we're doing, but essentially I'll be here. I'll stay here.
Danica, do you know if there is a treasurer in town?
Well, it's kind of all handled by the Baron himself. I guess it's a good question.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What are you trying to discern?
Well, I will pull out what I would assume is the equivalent of a trash bag full of coffer pieces. I just wanted to, trade this in for better currency.
Oh, interesting. Well, there's this really neat thing. It's called a conversion table, and if you don't want to have thousands of copper pieces in your bag, you just blink twice and convert it in your inventory numbers to be whatever you wish.
This is
It's
an
really neat
incredible
functionality.
What kind
Yes.
of magics is this?
It's crazy. We live in a universe where gold doesn't weigh anything, and you can just do whatever you want with it.
This is incredible. I've never come across
don't
such
mean to-
magic in the Feywild.
I don't mean to take away from your experience of role playing in Dungeons and Dragons, but rather than have a 15-minute escapade at a bank with some grumpy person who wants to kill themselves, you could just change that 1 to a 10.
Oh, what a delight. Thank you. I appreciate
Listen,
Thank you, Danica,
got an
for
abacus in the back if you need it.
tutorials with Danica.
It's a good YouTube channel.
All right, forget I said anything, and I'll put my trash bag away.
What? What'd you say?
Oh, I'll do the same with the bag. Oh, nothing.
This is freaking copper coin stuck in Henry's nose.
Yeah, it's getting
But
hard
yeah.
to breathe here. Is it just me?
To me, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Like as
Okay,
far as
I'll
what you
convert
guys
it.
do with coins, I don't mind if you guys jumble coins around. It doesn't really matter. I feel like that's a bit too
Alrighty.
micromanagey. That's just my style. We're not that hardcore here. Because every other video game I've played where there's copper and silver, suddenly you get 10 silver and it magically turns into a gold piece. So that's how we're gonna run it.
All right.
But yeah, you guys can convert that if you want. That's not a big deal.
Hell
Alrighty.
yeah.
I mean,
Inventory. Where my gold at?
yeah, dude, if I can shriek out here with 10,000 copper pieces.
That's what I was at.
1,400?
That's what I was at.
I know the conversion to this. I know how to convert this.
Tens, 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 tens.
They just moved a 1 over.
Carry the 1. It's like that one kid, the calculator, who's like doing math. Maybe he's like, oh shit. So, we will tell you one more thing. From the amount of wealth that Vasily has, it's probably safe to say the storehouse is perhaps, this is me making connections, is a vault that contains probably his wealth. Since there's not like a proper bank or, like you said, a treasurer here. So perhaps there may be something in there as well that you can procure.
It's not a bad idea.
Will assist your travels. Just, I don't know. It's probably filled with traps, alarms, things of that nature, especially with the guards. And also now knowing that he is Strahd.
Shh. Who told you? Who told you that?
Your little friend.
Which one?
So
Oh, that we do only have a
not
little
you.
one
There's
now.
two little friends. It's either you or him. I want to refer to you in the second person.
I mean, you never know.
But all I'm saying is, it's probably highly likely that there's magics at play there. So be careful and keep your head on a swivel. And also an interest. Nah, you'll figure it out.
What?
Never mind.
If she says it's all right, I'm gonna believe her. So.
Worrisome, but
I
alright.
mean, we've never been able to get inside, so that tells me. I mean, if I was going to store my belongings and rare items and my wealth, I would be in a building that's inconspicuous, but also close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good thing is that if we do manage to steal something, he won't be any more mad at us, probably, for stealing.
What do you mean?
That's good. Oh, don't worry about it.
Fair enough, I will not. There's a tip jar here as well, if you're interested in tipping. I'm just kidding.
I would drop 1 copper piece.
Oh my.
Bless. She kind of goes back to. There's a couple people waiting at the bar. She's like, "Good luck. If you need anything, let me know." She kind of takes off. If you see a raven in town, you're good. If you see a crow, it's bad.
What's the difference? What?
Are you
How do you tell the
serious?
difference?
What's the
Crow
difference?
is it's much smaller, perhaps 7 to 8 inches. Ravens are majestic creatures, closer to the size of an eagle,
Highly intelligent.
very much so. So
Obviously,
Too
not all
large.
of them.
Yes.
Oh, not you. Sorry, not you, Danica.
I'm confused.
I was talking about the ones that eat bones. They're pretty dumb.
Yes, fair enough. Birds' brains, I guess you can say. Good luck. And she takes her leave to go help out a patron. We'll take like a quick 15-minute break. I gotta check on this freaking my patient out there to make sure he's okay.
100%. All right. We
Dude, it's
will-
nasty. This kid's freaking eating blueberries, and this is blueberries like skins.
Oh.
It's like, the fuck? Does that look like beans? Look like black beans. Yeah. Sarah does not do well with it. But we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hell yeah. We'll see everybody in 15 minutes.
So then I told the guy,
Oh
if
my
the thing
gosh.
has 3 wheels, it's probably not a wagon.
I mean,
Oh,
you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
welcome back. We are picking things up where we left off. You guys are still in the Blue Water Inn after conversating with Danica about this storehouse. What is your? It's about probably 12:30-ish.
What direction should we go to find this place?
I believe she said north.
says.
Okay, let's go.
You would know, Henry, because you've walked around the town. There's a really big mansion that's up north that heads towards the lake,
Yes, sir.
and all the other houses around are kind of like moderate, like not shacks, but you know what I mean. Like they're not anything crazy. There's like a manor mansion. It's pretty dope.
Right. It sounds a lot like this house up here, and I'll just guide everybody to it.
All right.
Go on, Kane.
Oh, I was gonna say too, Adon. I realized now while we were, just paused for a moment there, that technically I guess we haven't slept in a week. Or well,
That's why I'm so tired.
yeah, last time it was like nighttime before for the dinner, so
Ooh, we got scammed.
we're now on a kind of a weird perception of time.
Not even in the same timeline.
Yes, and I still don't have quite all of my spells for the day.
Well,
I used quite a bit,
should
but-
we take a rest?
Well,
I will say that
And we could go at night. We could go at night, and then they'll never see us coming.
it's not a bad idea.
Boom, let's go.
I will say
She
that,
said we have a room.
that
Sorry.
time definitely moves a little slower here than it does in the Fey realm. So I'm not as tired as you would normally be, I guess, but yeah, we could definitely rest.
So we're gonna have to knock you out.
No. I mean,
Oh.
you can certainly try if you'd like to. I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't think I can reach your head.
Yeah, you're also not wrong. So yeah, I mean, I'm down
Shriek.
for a rest. I could always use a little more.
Shriek.
Yeah, sure.
Clock him.
I don't want to clock anybody.
All right. Well, guess it's bedtime.
He's like, "It's bedtime."
Okay. You guys
Better
gonna
watch
go
out.
and, up to the room and take a long rest?
Check for traps before we go in.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Yes.
Your guys' room looks totally good. You check the door handle, everything is unlocked.
Okay.
But you do notice with your investigation check, there's a couple doors down that has a pair of like panty liners that are on the doorknob.
Oh no.
hanging.
Oh,
Oh no.
Panty liners?
La 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 la. As we walk past.
Yeah, panty
Like
liners.
from menstruating?
it's like the brassiere.
not the brassiere.
That's it. That's the brazier room.
There it is. We found it.
Oh, I gotta take my medicine. Shit. Holy fuck. But you guys are gonna take your long rest, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Alright, if
Oh,
you want to
okay.
go into your characters and reset your HP and your spells and stuff.
Let's go,
I will
baby.
get
Let's
my
do it.
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics, yes. All we have to do is get
Ooh.
the DM sick, then we get as many long rests as we want.
yeah.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
I'm gonna roll for my
Elixir?
potion of the day.
I'm gonna roll for my holy symbol of Ravenkind. 1d6 plus 4 charges.
Oh, while we're resting, Kane, do you want to check these things out?
9.
Oh yeah, I'll
Let's
check
go.
out all the things.
Got
Since I'm not allowed to touch
Drop it.
Shriek's
Charges
pearl.
charges back.
Right.
9 charges back.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Here, when Tim gets back, I'm gonna ask him.
Got these massive pills I gotta take.
Yeah, look at them horse pills.
Whoa. I think we could use those to do a. What's that spell? Identify.
Identify. Those are the lucky pearls.
Yeah.
Tim,
Yeah.
Yeah.
before we conk out for a long rest, could I go to the blacksmith with my 7 sets of silverware and have him smelt them down into more crossbow bolts +1?
Let's see.
And I will pay for them.
Pick up items. It's gonna cost. Let's see. Probably get about 15 bolts out of the 7 sets.
15 more? Okay. I can deal
Yep.
with that. I can deal with that.
Times 25 gold apiece for him smelting it down and crafting them for you.
Gotcha.
And then Adon had brought up
Okay.
that it would be a good time for me to identify stuff.
All right,
How-
let's rock and roll.
You said that's 25 gold?
A piece, yep, to for him to craft it.
25 to smelt them down.
Well, he's smelting it down. He's got to hammer it out. He's got to make it proper.
375. Okay. All right.
Gotta make a living.
Or you can buy them straight from him for 500 gold apiece.
Yep, negative. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him the 375 gold pieces.
Is there like a magical wear? Is there like a Uncle Duke's magical wear shop for like stuff like robes and stuff?
Not in this village. I mean, you
Yeah.
probably brought it up, inquired, and Henry's like, yeah, no. There's that one place that, the only place that would be even close to that in the same realm would be, Jay's 2 cents.
Nope.
Damn it.
Jay's 3 copper.
Yeah, Jay's 3 copper.
We do not hold any rights to the name Jay's 2 cents.
We will soon.
We will soon.
Strike him. Copyright strike that ass. Okay, so you're gonna spend part of your long rest identifying this stuff.
Yeah, I probably
So,
before I rest, I'll use like my 2 remaining spell slots to do it like without the long and like
Ritual
without
time?
ritual casting, and then do the rest in the morning as a ritual cast.
There's,
Or I guess
there's
not the
3
morning,
things.
but-
So there's the winged helm, the superb shield, and the fine rod.
yep.
Okay. And then a jug. I wrote that down. A shield, a helmet, and a rod. And then I also have a signet ring, but I don't know if that was magical or not. I had like a shield on it, and that was like on the top floor of the vault. That was the only thing there. But I don't know if that was magical or just a nice ring.
Oh, yep. Okay, you got the signet ring. You got a jug. Find your jug. What's the jug at in here?
Show me your jugs.
Oh my.
What?
What?
Where'd it go? Is it
I
in
don't
your
have it on me.
inventory, Kane?
I don't think so. I
I know
had
what- I
written
know-
down.
I know what it is. Hold on. I know exactly what it is. Okay. So, let me just put that in your inventory. I'll put the jug in your inventory, Kane. So, you spend some time identifying some things. We're going to go through them top to bottom. The jug is, you guessed it, an alchemy jug.
Mm.
So, that's
Okay.
a proper
Yes,
alchemy
it's all-
jug.
Okay, so
Oh.
still,
Very nice.
what is this thing?
It's a similar to his alchemy cup that produces different types of items out of it.
Oh, so it's just a
Um,
jug form.
Yep, it can like produce like water, fresh or salt, wine, beer, other things too.
So it's kind of like a materials component pouch, but like
Sort of.
Yeah.
I think this one is like it can make pretty big quantities of certain stuff, but it's like one material per day.
hmm Like you can make a ton of water, like a ton. Like you can give this to like a third world country, like in Africa, and it would like change their whole society.
Yeah, 8 gallons of water a day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's nuts. So there's that. You take a moment and look at the ring you have, and it's a ring of protection, so +1 to AC and saving throws.
Ah.
Does need attunement, just as a note. You have other things. There's a fine. You said a fine rod.
I think all the rest of the
And
stuff is
then-
on Adon in his
Superb
bag.
shield, and then what was the winged helm. Okay, so you got a rod that's it's got different like runes written into it. You've got this winged helmet that's got like it's encrusted with all different types of jewels. It's like it's crazy looking. And then you've got this shield that's got like runes on the outside, and it's got like a stylized like silver dragon on the front. Like it's a very very nice piece of equipment. Which one would you like to identify first?
I think
The
maybe
rod.
the rod. Yeah, I was
The
gonna say the same.
rod. You take a moment to kind of look at the rod, and it's rod of the Pact Keeper. It's usable by folks who have pacts with entities and deities, useful for them.
Ooh, I might
Uh,
want that. You trying to? Are you
Are
trying
you a-
to trade for this?
are you a warlock? Because you can't use it unless you're a warlock.
I might not be able to use it now.
Oh, he's trying to make a pact out here. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shriek, you want to make a pact with me?
So
we're
We're
saying-
friends. What kind of pact are you looking
It's,
for?
it's just called a friendship.
Okay. I've never heard of one of these things, but
Oh,
sure,
no.
go ahead.
Accidentally makes Paladin Oath of Devotion.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh my
God.
Basically, it just improves spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs of warlock spells.
Okay.
So it
And
increases them
also-
by +1.
I'll probably be like explaining these out loud as I'm identifying them.
All right, you got a really dope helmet and a dope shield. Which one next?
I'll do the helmet. All the fancy gems
So-
and stuff.
You've got this dope helmet. You take some time to tune to it and understand it. It's known as a Helm of Brilliance. It's got different types of gems in it depending on what's rolled, and we're going to roll it now. So it's got diamonds, rubies, fire opals, and regular opals. So since you're identifying it, I'll have you roll 1d10 to determine how many diamonds are on it.
E10. Okay, here we
1d10.
go. Oh,
Get out.
that's real good.
Roll 2d10 for how many rubies are on it.
2d10.
Big money, no whammies.
Good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pretty.
10 rubies.
In the
And
middle.
then 3d10 for fire opals.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh, decent.
Oh my.
How many?
No. Pretty
14. Hey. And then 4d10 for regular opals. Not bad. What do you get? 19?
19.
Not bad. All right, let me save that there. So items got that in there. So it's got 10 diamonds, 10 rubies, 14 fire opals, and 19 regular opals. When the gems are removed or destroyed, the helm, when all of them are gone, it loses its magic. You can use an action to cast one of the following spells using the helm's gems as a specified type as a component. So you can cast daylight spells by using peeling off and removing an opal. You can cast fireball by removing a fire opal. You
Jeez.
can cast prismatic spray with a diamond and a wall of fire with the ruby. So the gem is destroyed, and then when the spell is cast, it disappears from the helmet. So like you don't pull it off. So you cast a spell through the helmet, and it just disappears off the helmet. As long as it has at least one diamond, though, this helm emits a dim light in a radius when at least one undead is in that area, and you're currently taking damage. So you take 3 points of radiant damage holding this. Once you've identified it, kind of like wakes its inner power.
Ooh.
and you're like, hot potato, and you gotta like throw it away,
It's a bit
and
hot.
like it's like you have to like someone has to take it to the other side of the room because it's a 30-foot radius.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to be hurting anyone else then.
Correct, just you.
Okay, gotcha.
As long as this helmet has at least one ruby, the person wearing it has resistance to fire damage. As long as it has at least one fire opal, you can use an action to speak a command word to cause one weapon you are holding to burst into flames. The flames emit bright light in 10 feet. Basically, it just emblazons your sword. The flame lasts until you speak it again. So like, and that doesn't cost a fire opal. You can just use it. Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. Well, yeah, I'll kind of toss it across the room and be like, anybody that wants that does all that cool stuff.
So here's a crazy thing. Roll a d20 if you are wearing the helmet and take fire damage as a result of failing a saving throw against a spell. On a roll of 1, the helm emits beams of light from its remaining gems. Each creature within 60 feet of the helm other than you must succeed on a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, or be struck by a beam, taking radiant damage equal to the number of gems in the helmet.
Oh my.
The helm and its gems are then destroyed.
How does that happen?
That's a lot of gems.
If you take fire damage by failing a saving throw against a spell, it has a possibility of making this essentially like a bomb, and basically annihilating everything around it. Considering it's got 53 gems in it right now, it could just essentially just.
Okay, who wants to be Goku?
Yeah. So it got a Helm of Brilliance. It's really cool and really like it does require attunement. It's very it's probably the rarest item in the chunk here. And then you also have a shield. Take time to identify that after kind of getting your bearings after having that issue with the helmet. The craftsmanship's well above average. Blah blah blah. It's a silver dragon shield +2. So while you're holding the shield, you have a +2 bonus to AC. So that's on top of the shield bonus. So if you're holding it, you get 4 additional AC. Just to let you know. This is in bonus, and in addition to that, the shield whispers warnings to its bearer, granting a +2 bonus to initiative if the bearer is not incapacitated as well. So it's got bonus to initiative and then bonus to your AC +4.
Wow.
Yeah. You being able to fucking go into mist form.
Yo.
Yeah, man, Strad's got some pretty cool things.
Had.
Like all I got is this house.
Yeah.
This little Lego thing.
It's true. So that's all the stuff. That's in your bag of holding, Adon. It's all identified.
Yo, man.
No, I think Henry. I think that you, as the warrior of light, should take the helm, right?
I don't
You know
know.
the light. It's fucking Final Fantasy 18.
I don't know if it'll fit my ears very well.
Don't you understand how this world works with the money and everything just magically fits you?
That's literally that's actually a fact. Yeah.
Well.
True.
See how that plate mail fit Thrud? It was made for someone my size, and look at him. Fits perfectly. Damn
You know when I heard him say, "Can I get some heavy armor?" I'm thinking, a man of your size, anything they make is gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
It's like,
True.
wait a minute.
Maybe heavy to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on my level with this 20 strength nerd.
Well, I've recently got a couple of things. I would rather, you know, if there's something left over, I'll take a thought into it. But if you guys can use something, you know, please.
I will taking the right protection.
I will say
the
I will say the shield does pique my interest, but that's you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Ring
I
of
think
protection. Who wants it?
I'll
might
take
just-
now quick.
I might take the ring of protection because I don't
yeah.
really. I'm not really going to be using the helm or the rod at all.
Go
So limits my option, and I don't think I know how to use a shield properly.
You hold on to the
Probably
handle
get in
and
the way.
put it in front of.
Right?
Things.
It
How
just
does
gets in
this
the way.
thing work?
Have you tried to operate flasks and chemicals with one hand?
That's fair.
Very
so
difficult.
and also like in the morning when you guys wake up after you do this, you can attune anyone who wants to attune to this stuff. It's whatever you can.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're waking up at night.
Yes,
You know what I
that's
mean.
true.
Well, your biological clock. It's night. It's morning.
Yes.
Oh man, that's gonna mess us up for a while.
A little bit. Welcome to my life.
Did that increase your AC?
I'm attuned to that. 16. I'll
I
turn
don't
off.
think it did.
I don't think it doesn't seem to be.
Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Whoops.
Oh wait, here. I
Plus-
think I need
plus
to be.
miscellaneous.
How about now? Did it do it now?
Nope. I'm just gonna
No,
put plus
okay.
1. There you go. You got it. Just remember that for saving throws. Actually, I can probably just do it right in here. Right?
Oh, it's saving throws as well. Oh,
Yes.
that's very handy.
How do we do that?
Are you just gonna change the value for all of them?
It holds shit. Whoops. Forgot how I. There we go.
Shriek, do you?
Oh, that's cool. Did you see that?
Yeah. How are you putting that +1?
I'm clicking into box and holding control and just scrolling up. That's cool.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, that's dope. Awesome. Can I do that for this?
How
Oh, you can also do it for just stats as
Ooh.
well.
That's dope.
how big is that shield?
It is. It doesn't say it's a tower shield or anything like that, so I'd say it's like a moderate size, like maybe
Okay.
2.5 foot, maybe.
Shriek,
Like a normal regular shield.
I don't know if I've ever seen you use a weapon before, but I can tell you don't really have anything to protect yourself. Maybe that shield is something you could use.
That thing is gaudy as hell.
Guardian.
That thing is guardian as hell.
That thing is gaudy as hell. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that
No,
thing.
no,
No, and I'm not much for blocking, I don't think.
no. Well, what
I
about
mean,
maybe
I guess I could just wear it on my back. Is that a thing I could do?
Oh, you can wear it on your back, but if you, like,
to get
mean,
the
you're-
bonus, you have to
you're-
wield it.
yes, is while you're holding the shield. It does make that clear. An item.
Yeah, I don't think I could see myself wearing this. You ever heard of Fashion Souls?
Well, what about the helmet? Maybe you could put it on under your hood.
That thing's even worse.
I mean, the Shriek, the helmet. I mean, just from what was it, the fire opals alone? That's 14 fireball spells.
And
you
you-
don't have-
And I mean, you've already got something that gives. I think you threw a punch back when we were in the castle, didn't you?
Wouldn't that be better on a non-caster though?
It might. I don't. I just.
Why are we
I want to make sure
making
that.
a domestic terrorist?
I-
But it's like, look, like, it's a bomb. It was made in a bomb factory.
I mean, I'd take it, but it physically hurts me while I'm
Right.
within its radius.
I just want
It's
to.
like-
I want to make sure that everyone has. I want to make sure that everyone has an equal chance. I feel like recently I've gotten a few pretty cool things, and I don't just want to.
Oh no, you're good, man. I got my flesh pouch.
with the sinew string, yeah.
Yes, and I got this book about demons, kind of.
Demons, kind of.
Yeah, pretty okay.
All right. Well, there's still 2 things here that need home. So
Which ones?
the shield and the helmet.
How did you not take the helmet? You're the main character in this.
What?
You're the hero.
If this was an anime, the intro video would be you.
Oh, also, I just kind of assumed I was going to be taking the alchemical jug. So
How bold of you
that was
to-
also on the table.
Bold of you
But
to
I already
assume.
put it in my bag.
I need something to piss in while we're on the road.
Oh no.
Yo, side
Here,
side
here's my
note.
bucket.
goblet.
Side note. I have D20 on. I have 2 D20s on my desk, right? That I just have over here. I just moved them to the side. They rolled under my hand, and I looked down. And they're both on natural 20s.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
That's a sign to take the
That
helmet.
means you gotta take the helmet or the shield. That's what that means.
Oh,
You gotta take
God.
both.
No. I'm
Sleight of hand,
assuming.
everyone forgot.
Yeah, I can only attune to one more thing. So, Captain, do you prefer a helmet or a shield?
Well,
Or a
I
Don,
don't-
do you prefer a helmet or a shield?
I don't think Thread can use a shield because he uses a two-handed weapon. Yeah.
Oh,
the
now
mace
he's
is
got the
one-handed.
Oh, I
Oh,
lied.
that fits pretty well then.
There you go.
I mean, the shield has piqued my curiosity. I'm tired of getting everything literally thrown at me and then some.
And then you'll
Maybe I
also
should
have
put
someone
that
to
new
talk.
armor.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to actually block whatever's coming at you all better than just using my body as a wall.
Well, I think it's settled then. I will
Alright.
I'll reach over and I'll pick up the helmet and I'll place it atop my noggin.
Silver dragon shield.
How do I
You.
look?
Very shiny. Especially when if you wait, take out your sword. Wait, one second. Let me back up farther away.
Oh yeah, I'll take out the sun sword and I'll activate it with that bolt of lightning that comes from like the nape of my neck down my arm.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do.
Does that? I guess that means probably any vampire or such thing near you is gonna have a real bad time.
I would assume I feel like a beacon at this point.
Yeah, I guess it. Can you shut the light off from the helmet?
I don't know.
I guess.
I'm gonna think
How-
real hard, and think turn off light. Does anything happen?
Nope.
Does it also do it if he takes it off? If he's not wearing it?
Mm-hmm.
This is always?
Yep.
Dang.
It's like throw it into a hallway with vampires.
Oh jeez.
You're as he puts on the helmet, like the helmet kind of shrinks and kind of changes shape a bit to like fit the structure of your skull better, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And then like boom, boom, your ears pop out of holes that have kind of formed in the helmet on the top part.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So we've got. Okay, so let's do. I'm just making notes on the item in D&D Beyond. So opals was what 19
19.
opals. Fire opals was 14.
Yep. 10 rubies, 10 diamonds.
And also in the morning, I'm gonna change one of my infusions to enhanced weapon and put that on the Wakizashi.
Oh shit. All I'm saying is prismatic spray is fucking broken. There's a level
yep.
7 spell.
Sure is.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
Which does?
It's essentially like
Oh.
a beholder. It has different rays it can shoot out, and you shoot out this cone, and each creature in the cone has to make dexterity saving throws, and then you just roll d8s to see what ray gets affected. It's basically shooting out rainbow blast.
Mm-hmm.
And we
It's
have
fucking powerful.
10 of those?
And he has 10 of those to use.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You guys breaking in there and bruh.
Bruh.
Can I, well, before bed as well, do something?
Yeah, sure.
Can I read Demon Book?
You want to read your demon book more, or the one
Yeah.
that you got from the study, or the one you had from the
Well,
old church?
The one I had from the study. I would like to try and find some demon names. That's what I would like to do.
Okay. So
Name.
you read through. Hold on. Do this. Type. This is going to be. Let me do this. Okay. I know what I'm looking for. I have caps lock on. That's annoying. That would be.
Oh.
And these are true names. I'm looking for true names, not like what they've been
Yes.
referred to, but like their true names.
I know exactly what you mean. You see a sketch in a book. You read about, maybe you get about a quarter of the way through before bed, and you see a sketch of this demon devil looking creature that's got like these long kind of tentacles that come off the chin, almost like a beard made of tentacles, that have all these tiny little baby-sized hands with claws on them, and his name is Therax Lamb. Talks about he was someone who led the charge during the assault on Avernus at one point.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, you got about a quarter of the way through the book, and you've surmised it's known as like a bearded devil, but an actual real named bearded devil.
Okay.
Now it's time for a heist.
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
Okay.
Oh, Shriek, did you want this rod?
Oh yes, I would love.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I would love this rod. Yes, I would love the rod.
What if I can do this? It's rod. What was it called? Shit. What is it? Fuck. Rod of the Pack Keeper. Can I do this? Fuck off.
Oh, it popped up
Put
on
her in.
the screen.
Did it? Okay, interesting. There you go. I just moved it to your inventory. I guess I'd have both your guys' inventories open to move it. Easier for me to do than you guys. But you guys wake up and it's a bit. There's more commotion downstairs over the overhang, like because there's that loft area where the rooms are in the Blue Water Inn, and it's a bit more rowdy. Like there's more folks downstairs than there was even during like the daytime. So you guys head out the back kind of entranceway to the top, and you guys are kind of in like the area of the Blue Water Inn, and it's dark out now. There's some lanterns that are magically lit throughout the town. But are you guys just gonna start heading north?
Yes.
All right, let me open up my soundscape here.
Damn it, I was trying to pull that up. Soundscape, can I do? Gonna pull it up now. Gonna see what it is.
Feel kind of bad because like
Hey, now.
because the Baron got murdered before the Festival of the Blazing Sun could have happened, so it's kind of funny.
Oh, sadness.
Rip Baron. But you guys make your way down the north along the main road that you guys kind of would have went to if you were heading towards the lake. But you do eventually, Henry leading the pack, you do come across maybe 200 or so feet ahead of you. Henry kind of like let the people, the rest of the party know, like, hey, it's up there on the left. And you guys can see now, like, there's a rather large manor that has some things lit outside. There's like a metal grate fence around it. And then closer to you guys than the manor is kind of generic styled building. Um, it's uh, kind of rectangular in shape. It's got 2 floors, and it's looks like it's made of like solid stone. Um, and you can see there's like from this distance, uh, 2 people can make perception checks, or someone can have advantage.
I'll make a perception check.
I can take the other.
All right, so you guys kind of like keep an eye
No.
out, and look. I mean, Adon, you see there's one person, what seems to be like a guard of some sort, holding a torch that's walking around the outside of the building and heading kind of kind of in your guys' direction, but he's walking around this building to the back. Looks like he's making like a patrol loop.
Okay.
Any doors on the side of the building?
On this side of the building where you were at, no.
Okay.
You do see from this angle that's facing the road, there's a front balcony, and there's are you guys getting a little bit closer? Or... I mean, there's I'll tell you what, there's already like other folk that are walking around. It's not like this is a completely empty street. It's not super busy, but it's not empty.
Keep going straight, like not stop and start and
Yeah, I
stop and
think-
start again a lot.
Casual walking should be fine.
Okay, you guys kind of continue to head forward, and let's see. Six. After about a minute, you see that same guard with the torch come around the front of the building, kind of look around out front. He opens up. You notice by the road, there's, I believe, one second. Look at this. There's a double doorway that leads out straight to the road. And he stops by, and he opens it up, looks inside, and then like closes the door, and then continues his patrol.
When he opened that door, was there light coming from
Yes.
inside?
Yep.
Okay.
He continues his patrol around. Sorry, guys. And then as you get closer, you see that there's that balcony that Danik was referring to, and it's got like a wooden railing, and you can see that there's someone kind of leaning off the railing, smoking a pipe, and then it's kind of darker out, so his face is lit up when he takes a drag at the pipe. But oddly enough, at the front of the building, there's like a ladder or something that leads up to that balcony from the ground on the front of the building.
Well, I've got a few ideas here. Just somebody choose one. All right.
I can't go anywhere near there. I am quite literally a beacon.
Yeah.
Can he can he cover it up to like prevent the light from
Yeah,
spreading?
like if you had like a you have a cloak. You could just throw that up over top of your head, Henry.
That's not gonna
Mhm.
stop the light from coming out the front of it though.
Kind of like more of like a headlight at this point. Well, no, it's a winged helmet. Let me take a look at it one more time.
Yeah, because wasn't it open on the front anyway?
Yeah.
It's open on the front. There's a bit on the cheek that comes down to protect your cheeks. Like you could like kind of like tie it a bit, but there's like a nose guard too that has a couple gems. Or you could just take it off. Like you'd still be attuned to it. You could take it off and throw it in the bag if you want.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe if we put it on whenever we might need it.
Like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, it's not
You
a
know what I
bad
mean?
idea. Okay.
You can hold their helmets,
Sure.
Yeah, that
Yeah, you
might
know
be a
what?
good idea.
right? Does that check out at Russell?
Sorry, what? I kind of.
We were talking about the logistics of wearing a helmet that's a beacon, and I said he could just take it off. He'd still be attuned to it. It's like a Power Ranger. They take their helmets off.
I mean, yeah. You can
There we go.
theoretically take it off. I mean,
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
option is just wrap something around it.
Well, the problem is we were just talking about is like it has a nose guard, and it also has like part that kind of protects the cheek, so it's kind of like a almost like a Spartan style helmet.
You just get him to wear a sack over his head.
Burlap sack.
Thread can break the nose piece off if you want.
Oh god, don't do that.
It
That's
explodes.
probably, yeah, dangerous.
Yeah, if you're allowing me to remove it and still stay attuned to it, yeah,
Oh.
I'll do that
Oh, of course. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
It's more about the familiarity with the item and that magical connection. So like,
Yeah.
it's not like you have to keep it on.
For sure.
It's
I
kind of like with the
will-
shield, right? You have to be using it or holding it to get the benefits. You can't just like whip it out of the bag and just hold it and be like, I cast fireball.
Yeah,
You have
because
to
I
have
mean, if just instantly letting go of it, like not touching it, that would make a lot of attuned weapons suddenly very not good if you ended up dropping them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
attuned to boomerang.
Yeah.
Boomerang of
Uh-oh.
returning and just you throw it and it's like never came back.
And it
Ow.
never came back.
It magic
Just
only
like my
works
love
when you're
life.
holding it. Oh, that's stupid. But yeah, so if you want to, feel free. You could take it off and like tuck it away in your bag or somewhere where it's not as out in the open.
Sure. To use it, I'm assuming that I'll probably have to put it on if I want to use any of the spells. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
So you'd have
that's
to be adorning it to be able to utilize the spells. the
That's
magic
fine.
connection.
Yeah. I will take it off, put it in the bag, and put my hood up.
That's fine. That eliminates
Question.
that problem. Yes.
Is it like, has it rained at all? Is it muddy on the ground at all?
I would say yeah. It's Barovia's a pretty damp area, especially with them being close to this kind of larger lake. And also like the mist that always hangs around, the fog that hangs around, everything's kind of got that like slight moisture, but definitely the ground does it has a bit of like dampness to it, and
Oh.
like I wouldn't say it's super muddy, but like yeah.
As Henry's taking the helmet off, Thor's gonna kind of like just tap him on the shoulder for a minute. Bear with me here. He's gonna reach in. He's gonna grab just like a handful of mud. I want to smear it across the nose part. Does that cover the light coming off of it in that section? Since I'm blocking it technically.
You might have to like really layered it on. It might not hold up forever, but I would say yeah, that would make sense.
Looking at this somewhat shoddy handiwork, they're just kind of like shrug. I mean, it's an idea.
Right. I mean, it works for now. I guess I could just always take it off if it's too bright.
I mean, it was. If you feel more comfortable taking it off, by all means. I'm just thinking for situations where in a pinch.
No, it's not a bad idea. I like the smell of it. It smells earthy.
Reminds you of home.
I saw that face, JD.
Little bit of cow shit in there too, or horse shit, but no big
Yeah.
deal.
Just like Mom used to make. No,
Mom was
yeah.
a horse.
Yep. Excuse me, centaur. Thank you. All right.
BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman. Yeah. If he's gonna get a good schmear on there, I'll keep the helmet on, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
If it
Sure.
becomes too bright, I will remove it and put it in the bag. But all right. What are we thinking?
Oh yeah, Don had plans. He said.
Yes. Don, what do you have in mind?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
Oh wait, no, I remember. I just remembered. Well, we can. Who here loves money?
I wouldn't say love, but it's very useful. It seems here.
From the alleyway, there's an old man who's on the ground. He's like, I love money.
See,
Some homeless.
this
dude.
guy gets it.
That's a problem.
This guy gets it. Here, I'll flick him a copper.
Oh, thank you. And he's like, I'm going to get a drink. And he like walks
Okay.
down the road.
And
But
problem solved.
that
all right.
wasn't. I didn't calculate for that.
Just
But
leaves.
well, I'm willing to bet that those guys, and I'll point at the guy up on the balcony and the guy kind of walking around it. They like money too. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I am, for sure.
Okay, that's idea one. Idea two, and I'll bring out my sling. It's like start pulling it back.
Mm,
Are you-
Idea two is gonna
yeah,
threaten him
alright.
with a sling.
Quite the
Oh no, I was
range.
just gonna bing straight in the head.
With a piece of gold?
No, well,
Oh.
hey,
That's why you were talking about money.
oh no, that was idea one. We're on idea two now.
Oh.
Go ahead, Magnus.
Do you think it would be for plan one? I don't think plan two is that. At least it shouldn't be our first plan,
That's why it was plan two.
right? Do you think it'd be worthwhile? I think you said you could do it as well, but to disguise as like a wealthy-looking individual to help with the bribe.
What do you want me to look like? I don't know
I don't know,
anybody
just
wealthy.
Look not like what you currently look like.
Oh,
I
thanks.
feel like it's more suspicious
Yeah, appears
for
too,
someone
buddy.
that looks like any of us, rather than someone who looks like they just have money and are curious
Well,
about the
I was
place.
thinking we could just make a little trail, like breadcrumbs, and they'll follow it. And they'll
Oh,
be
you
like,
wanted to
"Ooh,
lead them
ooh,
away,
piece of candy.
not
Ooh, piece of candy.
give them
Ooh,
money.
piece of candy. Yeah.
I mean, I know they're
That-
guards, but I don't think we should assume that they're that dense.
I mean, they're getting paid to do something.
Right,
If we pay them more to do something else,
but we don't know what they're getting paid.
so we kill them.
A few gold on the ground might not be what they're being paid right now.
Bodies on the ground.
That's not ideal, I wouldn't say. We just got run out of town and our names were just cleared, so
How tall is this building?
About 45 feet tall. I mean, that's from the ground to the peak of the roof. It's two
Right.
floors.
It's just the one
about-
guy up there.
It's from this angle, so you can see, it's about 15 feet up to the balcony.
Okay.
Another 15 feet, and then like 20 or 15 or so feet for the actual roof.
Do these individuals look pale skinned?
I mean the one guard who made the loop around with his torch, you can see clearly he's like a regular human. As you guys are kind of chatting about this, the guard kind of makes his second loop since you've been kind of looking at this place, and he kind of starts making his way up that ladder up to the balcony, and then you can see he's having some sort of conversation with the guard up top, kind of pats him in the back, and then the guard up top comes down the ladder with the torch and assumes that person's patrol around the building.
Does
Watch these
the
two switch spots.
does the ladder seem secured to the building, or is it kind of just leaning up against it?
He's leaning.
I got a third idea, everybody.
and what would that be?
Well, I don't know if you've heard, but there's this thing called gravity. And-
right.
Yep.
I read
And
it in
if
a piece of paper.
yeah, and if we magically, right, push this ladder over while they're climbing it, they don't know. They don't know it was us.
And what would that accomplish?
Well, the one would go down and maybe die, and then the other one would be like, "Whoa, what's up with that?" And he'll go check it out, and then we'll sneak in there.
I thought we were past the killing part.
Well, we could. No, not me.
the negotiation.
Maybe you are.
Stranger's life.
I'm here
Right.
for money.
We're just gonna look at Kane for a minute. Kane. Your
Yes.
mist form.
Mm-hmm.
If let's just say hypothetically I decided to pick you up and throw you, could you activate that in midair and move? Or will I need to be a bit more precise to get you up there?
You're wanting to launch me? Is that what you're saying?
It's an option. I'm saying, hypothetically, if I were to pick you up and throw you towards the roof, could you missed in midair?
I
Well,
believe jettison is probably the better term.
I mean, theoretically, you could, but I can also sort of fly around in this mist form. It wouldn't really be necessary. I mean, you could do it anyway. I'd move a bit slower when I'm in this form, so.
Well, I mean, if I were to just throw you, you can at least get a better view of what's up there and kind of just make your way back down.
Oh, I can also do this, and I'll turn into a bat.
You just see frickin' Kane just be like, and then like suddenly he's this fucking bat.
And then in your head, I'll just be like, how about this?
I don't want to hear anything from any of you about me talking to another animal.
No, Captain, it was about talking to the dead things.
He was a good man. You leave him alone.
I'm sure he was, and I'll try
I
to
will
like,
throw you.
I'll try to like old person calm him down, like pat him on the back. I'm sure he was.
Throw you up that roof.
Calm emotion.
Calm emotions on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll go fly up and take a gander at what I can
You
see.
going up kind of closer to the balcony.
Yeah.
So you fly up in the balcony and you see there's let's see. On the second floor's large balcony that you see, there's a table and chairs that allow for dining while enjoying a lovely view of the city. This view is unimpeded by a low railing, and to the east is a. As you got closer, you realize it's like a rope ladder. It's like made of rope, and it hangs from the balcony to the ground, 15 feet below. You can notice there's double doors that lead into the building, as well. And as you see, there's actually two guards up here at this point in time. One's sitting at the one's sitting at the table, and one's leaning over, kind of looking over the railing. So, from what you can see so far, there's one on the ground patrolling around, making rounds around the building, and there's two on the balcony.
Can I see if there's any like windows going like inside the place?
So, you kind of loop around the building. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 windows on the back side of the building. There's one on the front, but it looks like they're like really well made windows. Like they're
They're
sturdy.
like glass.
Yes.
Okay.
There's also one window on the second floor that's right around the corner from the balcony. Other than that, the second floor doesn't have any other windows.
Do these look like windows that would have like an opening mechanism, or they're just kind of closed all the time?
So one thing you've noticed, why don't you make an investigation check?
Sure. Ooh, not great.
It's hard like to discern anything. Like there's no like handles or mechanisms on the outside of the windows, but they're small windows. Like you kind of flap around and look, and these are like sealed tight, like unable for you to kind of sneak in a mist form if you were. And they're also really small. They're like this big, so like a small creature could get through it, but definitely not like anyone in the party could get through the window, even if you opened them.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
The bees are here.
The bees.
Waiting for the birds.
I'll fly on back, and I'll wait till like the guards aren't like watching, and like the patrol guy isn't on our side and stuff again, but then switch back.
Okay, you're gonna pull back.
It doesn't seem like there's any other good ways in besides the double doors. There's a few windows, but they're all shut tight and very small. There are also 2 guards upstairs, up on the balcony, not just the one.
All right.
So maybe I don't know who is a good talker in this way, but if someone maybe wants to ask, I don't know how, but see if they can bribe the patrol guard, or see if they think all 3 of the guards would be open to payment to kind of take a break for a while. Or something like that.
Or I got a 4th idea. Who else knows how to disguise themselves?
I do.
You could. I can't. But you could make yourself look like one of them, and be like, "Hey, I'm taking over. You can go now," and then we're in.
It might be a bit difficult. I don't know if I know what they sound like, or I could mimic them like that.
Just go listen to one of their conversations.
Oh, actually, Shriek, could you, like, overhear them and then do that?
Just talk like them.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't make myself look like them, but
I could make... Wait, let me check. I could...
No, it's disguise
No,
self,
never mind. I can't make you look like
not
them.
disguise others.
That's seeming you're looking for.
Maybe. But I think at the very least, I don't know who would want to try to speak to them. But we might seem a bit suspicious if we stay here too long.
Do you have any like paralysis potions or sleeping potions or anything like that?
No.
Oh, that
I
sucks.
could make a big ball of fire if you want.
Oh,
But
I
it's
got a
not-
5th idea, everybody. We just set them on fire. That's it. That's the whole idea.
if we were going
Also-
for setting them on fire, why don't you just say that?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Another possible plan, I guess, is, well, if someone goes and tries to bribe them and it doesn't work, if they maybe decide to go inside and open up those double doors, maybe I could slip in mist form.
You should do that because we should know what's on the inside before we start screwing around.
Yeah, I could do that. We would maybe have to, I don't know if they're regularly opening it or not, but
Well, have we, after that first time, have we seen them every time they go around or they open those doors?
No, you get the vibe that maybe somebody was checking in on something on the inside.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it seems like the guy who switched roles, who's now on the ground floor patrolling, is just kind of continually just going around in circles around the building.
well,
He hasn't checked in the door.
So this balcony is over that double doorway, or is it?
Yes. Yep.
okay. And yeah, in that case, I could become mist and then just wait by the doors, and then you guys do whatever plans you think. Whether that's persuading or bribing. And if I see a chance, I'll go through and let you guys know. As long as I'm within 60 feet, I'll be able to talk to you. Well, yeah, sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll just kind of give double thumbs up and then kind of like fade into mist. Well, again, probably checking for the guard and stuff.
Yeah.
Before I
Does
do
the
that.
thing like that one meme where that kid just like does two scissors,
Yeah.
fades into nothing.
Fade away. And I'm gonna mist on over by the doorway.
Okay. to the doorway in the front of the building or going up top?
What was? Hmm. I guess are they close by to each other? Like it's right above it, right?
So yeah, there's like the front door, and then straight up, and then the balcony, and then the double door up on the second floor on the balcony is kind of like in the same type of area as the one below it.
I think I'll go up by the balcony one.
Okay.
'Cause there's two people up there, so maybe one of them will leave.
Fair enough.
Well, should we go bribe them now, or?
Should have at it, little buddy, and just gonna kind of pat Adon on the back.
All right, I'll kind of behind a corner. I'll disguise myself as like some just grumpy looking old man.
Okay. Not wealthy, just an old man that's grumpy.
Well, I mean, a grumpy, wealthy old man. You know,
okay. Got you.
very pompous.
Got $1 million.
Yeah.
Got a million kappa. Okay. So you you come out and like, where are you heading
Walk
to?
up to him. Walk up
To the patrol guy.
the guy on the ground. Yeah.
He kind of comes around a corner of this thing and he's like gets startled a little bit. He's like, "Oh, need some help, sir?"
Well, I could use some more than help. Do you know where I can find some gentlemen to help me do some work?
Kind of work.
Well, let's just say my wife, God bless her, she got herself into some trouble with the horse, and I need a couple, maybe 3 guys, just to help me drag it out back. You know me, I couldn't pull a horse at my stature, but I can pay for it. I have plenty of money.
How much?
Well, how much do you get paid now? Because I can up it.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. If I remember where they are, there they are.
I don't really think that's any of your business, old man.
Well, I understand that, but if I can get, let's say, 3 of you, if you think 3 of you can pull a horse, I'm totally lost. There it is. I could give you each, let's say, 150 gold pieces each.
Kind of like smiles a bit. And he's like, how far are you?
Oh, I'm just down around that corner. Take a left. Well, I'll take you down there, but
Go get my buddies. You just need 3, right?
if you think 3 can pull a horse.
Stay. All right. Go wait out front. Follow me.
All right.
He walks up this ladder and he says something, and like, as you guys are kind of like hanging out on the road a little bit, watching this happen, you see the 2 guards kind of lean down and talk, and the guy's like, "Come on!" So they come down the ladder, and one guy goes, "Let me see your money up front."
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'll give you each 75 now, 75 later.
The other dude kind of looks over. He's like, "Fuck." All right. Yeah.
All right, let me do some.
Let me just hold on, just 1 second. Like runs over to like the front door of the building, and he kind of opens up the door on the first floor. He goes, "Yo, Jim, we back. Just gotta take care of something. Keep an eye on things. Wake up, Billy." And the
Would I have
closes the door
time?
and comes back over.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Oh,
would I
okay.
have enough time to slip through if I hear him open it up?
I would assume you were kind of like you would have seen that these 2 dudes
Yeah.
went down the ladder. Plenty enough time.
Okay.
Make
I will-
a stealth check with advantage.
Advantage.
Is this all happening? Thread's gonna just like lean down next to Henry. Is one of Adon's plans actually working, or am I just seeing
Oh,
things?
didn't roll with stealth. Oh, didn't roll with advantage.
It's
So I have.
He says you have disadvantage.
It's a little off-putting, but
But
at
Do I
you
least
should
even
it
have armor on?
looks like it's working.
Even if you do, should you get armor disadvantage in mist form?
No. Roll one.
Okay,
Roll again.
I'll roll one more.
Nope.
Oh, well, now it
one
did
too
it
many.
with 2 dice.
Hold on. Just roll a regular d20.
Okay.
Twice. Roll. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Fine. 14.
13,
Okay, we'll go.
14.
You're there. I'm gonna say you guys are over yonder. I mean, this is actually off the map, but just for the sake of having you on the board, you guys can be somewhere. Where's Henry? Here you are. Share record. Okay.
As we walk off, Kane, or I guess Henry will hear in his head. Deep voice that I can't quite do, but I'm gonna do my best.
Okay.
Make it quick and take off.
What would you like me to do? Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
So you're taking off with those folks. Okay. Kane. You
Yeah.
sneak in. I don't know if you can see yourself on the map now. In the room you're in.
I don't. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay, I see.
You're over here. You're in the front door. So you come into an area that looks very, very nice. This beautifully decorated lobby has stone floors polished to a mirror finish. To the west, a large statue depicts a human woman wielding a bow and arrow. And to the east, there's 2 comfortable chairs that accompany a small table. And there's a double door that leads outside of the north, which is what you came through, and 2 doors to the south lead into this building. What you see in here in these 2 chairs are 2 dudes just chilling, 2 guards just hanging out.
Oh, okay.
The doors in here are wood, and you can kind of see that there is space. There's like wooden doors. Like there's definitely enough room for you to squeeze through if you wanted to. Continue to observe.
All right. Does it seem like there's light on the other side of those doors as well?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You can see
Oh,
underneath. It's lit.
glide under.
Which door? Oh, let me unlock your token. There you go.
I think I'll go through this one here.
Can you, just for my own sanity? Oh, actually, I can probably look at the stream really quick. So there's this new thing. Live. Let me see. They did a new thing on here. That's so cool that works like that. So there's 2 maps in every set. There's a player map and a dungeon master's map that has notes and stuff and room numbers so you know what you're looking at. In newer stuff, they have it so it's completely like layered. So I have a layer that I can see right now that has all my information on the same map that you guys have.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys don't see that information, so it's fucking cool. I just want to tell you that because it's fucking neat. But you're gonna go to that door, okay?
Yeah.
So you can just open the doors as you see fit. As you kind of glide under this door, it seems to be like a more of a break room. This break room smells faintly of sweat and greasy food. There's scuffed wooden furniture and a large couch that provide comfort for the off-duty guards. No one's in this room at this point, and you can see in the southwest corner, there's like 2 latrines with like little curtains that you can like pull and close. They're like little chairs.
Okay. Yeah, I think knowing that Adon doesn't have much time, I'll kind of be going through fairly quickly and kind of glance around and then go through next door.
Okay. This door doesn't matter to you that it's locked because you can just go through because you're gas.
Oh, gotcha.
So you can go in there. This room has open crates of gems that are sorted by color and type. Most are neatly faceted, though a few of them remain uncut. Different types of gems. Just a quick glance through as you're kind of making your way through. Um, there's like a where are we? Here we go. There's diamonds. There's rubies, pearls, a whole bunch of everything, a whole bunch of stuff.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep going. I can't move my token anymore. I think I hit a wall by accident.
That's weird.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I broke you again.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll go through here. Just zooming around in little mist form.
Okay. This room you come into has 4 short bookshelves, each bearing 8 glass vials of liquid. Several open barrels hold rolled up sheets of parchment. Looks to be like a scrolls and potions type room.
I think for like a brief couple moments, like I'll have like the urge to like start checking things out here.
Yep.
Like, oh man, and then I'll be like, no, I gotta
It's
keep
like,
going.
you know, just at an off quick glance, you notice there's like a couple potions of healing. You notice just the mixture, just you already know. You can go through this door.
I'll change into human form and just grab something.
Okay.
Or physical form.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you taking? There's 2 greater healing potions. And a couple other potions you don't really know what they are.
I'll grab the ones I don't know.
That you don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Whoops, that's you. Where's your thing?
Actually, I'll grab all of them if I can fit them.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take a moment and snab all these.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
You do drink them all, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink everything at once.
Alright, you're good.
Get a super potion. Alright, I will keep continuing on.
Okay. So you end up into another room. It has 2 large iron safes, and it's mostly stone. And then you notice that this door... Are you in mist form right now or human form?
Yeah, I would go back into mist form. I'm not really opening any doors.
Okay. You go into this one, and you see there's the 2 large iron safes. And that's literally all that's in this room. And then there's the door that usually lead northward that probably connects to that lobby area.
Okay, God. These are like really massive safes then, I guess, from the side?
Huge.
Oh.
Huge.
Yeah, I think I'd like get stop for a moment and just be like, oh, those are really massive, and just keep going.
Okay. This one.
Right door.
Give me a second. You come into this room. You kind of float under. There is a 2 statues. There's landscape paintings cover the walls of this room. Looks to be a gallery. In the center of the floor stand 2 marble statues of a human man and woman, both holding musical instruments. One statue faces the door to the south, and one faces the door to the west that you just came into. And just as you come in, you kind of notice on the ground there's like a faint etching of things on the ground floor, and there is this burst of flames that shoot out of the statue that faces west. You need to make a dexterity saving throw in your mist form.
All right, I'm going to check if
Get like a bonus or something.
a bonus or a negative. I have advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. And
Nice.
is this considered magical damage?
I would say yeah, because this is like a magical trap. Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
gotcha. But I will make a dex save with advantage. I can move my map out of the way.
It's a big map.
Yeah. Advantage.
Nice. You kind of like slink down to the ground and scooch over as it goes into the door. Um, you hear a bit of like movement from like behind the wall that you're on, like next to, because you kind of dodge to the north. Um, and then as you're kind of taking a moment and I'm like, holy fuck, you hear like these people are moving fast. You can hear the door kind of not that door you came through, but there's a the other main lobby door. You can tell that like that's what they opened, and then there's two sets of footsteps, and they open up this door here. They open it, but they don't step in, and they reach around closer to where you are in mist form, kind of like as you darken the ground, and they hit some switch on the wall on the inside, and then they step in.
Okay. I
And
think
they
I'll
start,
try like to make sure I'm not moving around.
yeah, just kind of like to be like a regular old shadow on the ground or something.
Yeah.
They come in and they like the door is like a bit fire charred and it's like, Bill, the fuck was that? And they begin to kind of search the room. Make a stealth check. I think you get advantage on that.
Okay. Uh,
So you can just roll like 2d20s and we'll add one because that's what your modifier is.
okay. Gotcha.
Let's make it easier for you.
Well, I rolled them together, so it's gonna add up, but we should be able to see.
So 12. Let's see.
12.
See what they get.
And also, telepathically let Henry know. I'll be like, I may have just hit a trap of some sort in here. Haven't found anybody yet, but the guards are here.
Henry's
And
sleeping
yeah,
outside.
that'll be to Henry. There. I don't know if
Um,
he is currently here.
Henry sleep.
Would we have heard any commotion from where we are outside? Of them like going up with Kane activating that? Or is it just a little too thick to know?
I mean, unless you guys were literally up on the building, I assumed you guys were still far away to not be conspicuous with Adon
Yeah.
leading that dude away.
And was this like? I imagine it wasn't like super loud.
It's more like a flamethrower, like a.
Okay.
It wasn't an
But-
explosion.
Yeah, I'll let everyone, well, besides Adon, know like the same thing, like for the sake of Henry not hearing or not being here at the moment.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'll just kind of let them know, and like I'll just be kind of sitting there, kind of watching whatever the guards are doing.
Kind of getting that message from Kane. Thrud is going to move up to the entrance of this building, and not really sure if it's push pull door. He's going to attempt to crack it to.
Oh, that's a window.
See. That is a window.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
where the.
okay. That
My bad.
Yeah, that's the way I have it.
that makes a little more sense now. Either way, Thrud will attempt to like crack the door and peek in to see if there's anybody there.
I would say I will get to you in a moment because it's gonna take you time to get there. So this is closed right now. But I'm gonna hold your action for that. Like you're in the process of opening up, but I'll get to what you see in a moment. So Kane, you kind of huddle in there and hold out a bit, and they go and they check the other door. They open it. They look down. They don't see anything, so they end up
Do
heading.
they-
What's up?
Do they do any investigating or any like switches on like the other door as well? Like
Nope,
up
it's
there?
just the one.
Okay, gotcha.
And then they end up going back, and then they end up going back into the lobby. So you're kind of free at this point. But at this point, as you kind of crack the door open and look inside, Thrud, you hear this one of the doors in this lobby begin to open as you have the front door cracked a bit.
Thrud will pause opening this door as he hears it. Can he try to like pinpoint what side of the room he's hearing it from?
Like, no, you see it. You see this.
Oh,
you,
okay, I can
Yeah,
see
you
it.
can see this door begin to open. Like it's opening to you right now, and your head's like sticking through, looking into this room. So what are you doing?
Um, hmm. Kind of just in a quick panic, Thrud is just gonna open the door and, as fast as he possibly can, run to this other door that is opening, grab a hold of it, and attempt to close it.
You trying to wait? What? You trying to like close the door on the people trying to come through?
Yes, I am going to attempt to run over, grab it, and counter, like, close it on them.
Make an athletics check.
That was a dirty 20.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but like what you're trying to do is kind of a bit much. Like this door is now completely open, and the guards staring there, looking at you, running at the door. It's like 15 feet across. Of you like, oh shit, the door's opening, and trying to run over there to close it. I would say
stand
you'd
by
have
what
to.
I said.
Yeah, you get about half in the room, and you're like, oh hello there.
Is he gonna like charge into them?
That's where he's at right now.
I stand by what I said.
But let's see. Let me do this. It's open now. There's a guard here. A guard right here. You're right here. We'll end tonight's session there, where Thrud's like barreling through this room, and then the guard's like, "What the fuck?" Shriek, were you kind of like leading right behind Thrud?
Oh yeah.
Henry, I assume you probably wouldn't leave your broski all on his own. So I'm gonna preemptively put you there.
Yeah. I think actually I'd probably be trying to keep an eye on Adon.
Okay. Adon, are you just gonna keep leading these dudes as far away as you can, or are you going somewhere specific? Or are you trying to do anything other than just distract him for as long as you can?
Can you point me to where we are on the map?
Where'd you go? Oh, can you see yourself on the map?
Oh, I mean on the like
Oh,
the
oh,
town map.
yes.
Sorry.
Sorry, yes. So if we go back and look at this map, I'm gonna clear the drawing. So bear with me. This building right here is the manor,
hmm
and like, oops, my fucking drawing device. Why you do this? Jesus. Come on.
That L-shaped one is where we're at.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean for now I'm just gonna be walking away, but I'll save the rest of it till.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure
got. You're probably you're getting to about this point here. You're like right here,
All right.
and
So
they're
I'm
like
gonna-
they have 75 gold pieces in their pocket. They're fine with following wherever the fuck you're taking them at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow at a distance.
Okay, cool.
Leave me alone.
Try to make sure that this guy doesn't get turned on by these three dudes and get mugged or
And
something.
they
I'm
seem
not
like
getting turned down by these three dudes. Let me tell you.
He
Yikes.
might,
seem
he
like
might
Quite
super-
alright.
like, yo, this guy got a ton of money. Let's follow him wherever he goes and then beat the heck out of him and take the rest of it.
Oh, man,
So I'm like, okay,
that is a
worst
fair
case,
thing. I'm hoping.
The bagman will get them.
Well, I guess we'll find out next. But I'm hoping like that similar amount of gold might persuade these guys inside.
I'm just saying, end goal for my character is to assume the position of the bagman. Okay, that is the end goal for Shriek, is to assume bagman position.
We're about to witness a good mugging.
Makes a pact with a bagman.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying to.
Oh, Pat,
Bagman
did you
Warlock.
hear all the stuff that's been going
New
on?
subclass.
Yes, I would like to. Yes.
I think he's still gone.
I thought he just said something.
I did just say something.
Oh,
Did you hear what just
I
happened?
forgot.
We're about to witness a mugging of Shriek.
Before that,
I did miss the last part.
Kane set off a trap, dodged it.
Beautiful.
The guards inside the building came to the room he was in and investigated. Didn't see shit, and then began to return back to like the main lobby where they were kind of just hanging out by the front doors.
Beautiful.
As Thrud was peeking his head in, and Thrud had seen the door start to open. Excuse me, open.
Mm-hmm.
And so Thrud went running in to try to stop it. He got about like 10 feet into the room before the door's totally open. And the guards just staring at him like, the fuck?
Oh no.
So that's where we end tonight's session.
Oh, mugging Thrud just out there,
I
scaring
figured
everybody.
you like Henry would be like kind of at least in
Yes.
the same vicinity of like his Thrud.
Yes, keeping a good watch, making
In
sure
his
that
full plate armor.
absolutely sounded like someone threw the dishes
Fucking freight train.
in the washing machine.
Fucking like a gladiator, like fucking linebacker.
Oh,
Who put the
I
good
wish-
forks in the drying?
I guess we're not like rolled into initiative yet necessarily, are we?
No. No.
Okay. So my initiative's terrible, but I want to do something when it happens.
They're not like
They're like
they're just
confused.
caught
I
off
think,
guard
really.
right now. And Thrud's not running at him with a weapon. He's just
Yeah.
running.
And it's like, oh hey,
Who needs a weapon when I am the weapon?
It's like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog just turns into a ball and just rolls through the door.
Plot twist. Thrud took a level in Monk.
Oh my god. No.
sorry, we heard someone turn over the armor rack. Is everything okay in here?
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll pick it up next week.
Yes, sir.
I think.
Next week.
Finally, it's March.
6. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be March 9th.
It's March, and I have to turn my calendar away from
We got a count.
gravity.
Chaco.
Oh,
Gravity.
who's next?
Gravity.
Who are your bets?
A slime tongues.
Kachan.
Frog
I say Kachan.
Oh,
let's
let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that. Oh, and also I'm off next Thursday as well because this is the one weird week.
Let's go.
Oh man,
Two in a
this is
row.
the one. This is the one weird month where I get
This is-
3 paychecks. So this is a good month for me.
Oh,
Mm, that's the good
pretty good.
stuff.
It's my favorite month.
Oh man, I get
It means
5.
means I can get name brand Capri Sun.
Oh yes, let's go.
You guys are getting paid?
And laid.
Ayo,
You guys are getting laid?
Right. Okay.
They're
high
handing out
fives. They're handing out Lay's potato chips.
Lays. You lays.
All right, well yeah, we'll see everybody. Excuse me. Back next week, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Central Time. But until then, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Hold on.